But the question I want to ask is basically simple, sincerely. Madam Tinubu, how many of your family members are into Akara business? How many of your family members are into Akara business, Agbado business, and Kulikuli business? And between God and man, say the truth. Will you ever pray for any of your even extended family to be into Akara business, as you call it, sincerely speaking? But the fact is, Nigerians, let's tell ourselves the truth. There's a typical way a politician sees a Nigerian. When you talk about things are bad and there's need for change and good governance, they see it as a situation where normally there's a class system, or possibly would term it as the caste system of India, where people are naturally born into poverty, some are born into wealth. So when you are complaining of there is need for things to get better, the only better they understand is if they can get you something to be engaged in, whether it's producing result or not producing result. The fact is you are busy doing something, and that is just it. And they have generally come to terms with the fact that you are supposed to be very wretched and poor. And that is the reality. That is how the politicians sees you. And talking about this, since you are talking about this as part of the renewed hope agenda, which I would rather refer to it as renewed hopelessness agenda, hopelessness pro max, that is why I think it deserves a response. Looking at your interventions, Allah takanida Allah. Do you think that starting an Akara business, a Bado business, or Kulikuli, as you call it, requires the intervention of the government if Nigeria is optimal and functional? It doesn't. But let's look at it. What is Akara business and Kulikuli business in Nigeria today? Poverty alleviation activity. That is what it is. Poverty alleviation, not even alleviation. Poverty alleviation. Because let's face it, Akara business cannot even pay a good befitting house rent. It can't pay school fees. Absolutely nothing. It just be like a situation where, since you never die, may you they do them. And I don't know why, of all things between God and man, what do you blame her? You can see even when she is talking, other people are bringing up ideas of Kulikuli now because she doesn't know Kulikuli, and they are telling her Kulikuli as well. That is to say, Nigerians are also contributing factors. But do you blame them? These idiots going to suggest Kulikuli, the fools, none of them is into Kulikuli, because no Kulikuli seller or Akara seller will find his way into Asorok, Abi. And Kai, Allah, this is evil. Allah, this is evil. This is disaster. Sincerely, between God and man. And let's look at it. You're talking about tuberculosis. You gave so billion or whatever. What the hell? What the hell? Is there not World Health Organization program in regards to tuberculosis in Nigeria? There is. So if there is now a widespread, that is to say the question should be interrogating why the program is not working. And talking about breast cancer, there are countries like United Kingdom now. All forms of cancer treatment is still free. And with all the resources Nigeria have, the treatment cannot be made free. Let's look at it. And even in countries where it's not free, like United States, the fact is, the job that the least person, a cleaner, a toilet cleaner does, can afford him that treatment. And that is why, when I look at it, I say, these people say, Naim, people, they hope, say, they know what in Nigeria want, or what Nigeria is all about, or what progress, what a better life is. They don't, Allah. Well, just like I keep saying, this is also to rally more. Let me add this to rally more. When you don't talk Christian genocide, whatever, tell your government as well to release Tinubu's result in regards to that heroin trafficking museum. Because Nigerians deserve to know. We deserve to know who we're dealing with. Except there's something else that you people are not telling us. Then we will know that as well. Because I don't understand why some guy.
I used to think that wicked people do not know that they are wicked. But this Tinubu's wife, Remi, she has cleared my doubt. She had made me to understand that wicked people do know that they are wicked. Yes. If you can come outside and say Nigeria can start small business and your family have tried in empowering Nigerians to start frying of Akara business, to start roasting corn by the roadside and start Kulikuli business, madam, you are a wicked woman. You are not a mother. Now understand why you can be able to marry your husband and stay and be raising children together in marriage. Because now wicked person go feel marry wicked person and they go understand themselves. Yes. Because my papa say now pig and potopoto, now you they sit together. Anybody wear so white shirt for pig is just the waste time. So they expect better thing to come from you and your husband. They waste their time. You be wicked woman. Yes, you are wicked. And God go make your generation to come experience this enjoyment that you feel say you they give Nigerians. You are not a mother. You are a wicked woman. You are a devil in human form. You Remi Tinubu.
The issue of Nigeria pains me so much because I know what it is to be a Nigerian and how the economy was booming then, that we were living a flamboyant life, enjoying companies everywhere. Where I grew up in Delta State, companies everywhere. You work, you earn money, and if you don't like this company, you move to another company because we have lots of company. It's happy. But when I saw this, I began to think and look into the future of Nigeria in the hands of this APC. I discovered that their heart towards Nigerian masses is nothing but evil. They never wish anything good for Nigeria. Now, my message this morning is direct to Senator Remi Tinubu, the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, whose photo you see here with the caption of what she said. This is very annoying. This is so disappointing to see someone called a pastor, a woman of God, to make such a declaration in a public space. The Bible says, I wish you above all things that you may prosper, even as your soul prospereth, but not to the frying of Kulikuli and to the frying of Akara that you wish Nigerians to do. That you, Remi Tinubu, you said starting a small business like selling Akara, roasted corn, and Kulikuli doesn't require a lot of money. We have done our best to help and encourage Nigeria. So frying Akara is the best you can do to encourage Nigeria. It's roasting of corn in the roadside, what you encourage Nigerian graduates to do. Someone who went to school and spent 4 whole years to study a course, and 1 year with the NYSC, and you expect that same person to go to the street, to the junction, to be roasting corn and frying Akara, and you are telling Nigerians that you guys have done your best to encourage Nigeria. What a shame. Oluremi, I want you to shake your heart. If the Holy Spirit still operates there, if that Holy Spirit Jesus promised to send, which is the comforter, if that Holy Spirit is still in you, does this woman still have a mentor? Does she pastor under someone? Can't Daddy Adeboye call this woman to order that her statements are becoming annoying? These statements are annoying and they are acting as a destructive element to humanity. God never wishes the least for us. God wishes the best for us. For you to come out in a public space to tell Nigerians that you guys have done your best, you and your husband, your household, you are now the people blessing Nigeria. You are now the people elevating Nigeria, not Nigeria as a country elevating its citizens anymore. You said we have done our best to help and encourage Nigerians. What a shame. What a shame. Such a misplaced priority. You became the first lady, and being a Christian, your utmost desire is to make sure that the people live well. But from this statement, I want to believe it's AI. If it is AI, I am sorry for what I am saying. But if it is not AI generated, that you made this statement, I will doubt your faith. I will doubt your faith. I stand as a child of God, and I doubt the faith you operate under, and I doubt the grace that you are carrying, honestly, because no child of God called by God, commissioned into any of the fivefold ministry, will make such a statement. The statement is so demeaning. that you reduce Nigerians to frying akara, roasting corn, and kulikuli by the roadside? Can you allow your child that you sent to school for 4 years, did NYC for 1 year, 5 years put together, you want the child to end up by the roadside roasting akara, roasting this, roasting that? Why didn't Sheyi go and roast suya in the roadside? Why didn't Sheyi go and roast corn by the roadside? I know after this video, you might send DSS or whatever. You can send anyone you want to send. But God in heaven know I am registering the truth. And if for registering the truth you find it offensive, then the Holy Spirit is not in you. Check yourself. Check yourself. There is a time of reckoning. Check yourself if the Holy Spirit is still in you. If the Holy Spirit is still in you, then go to God. Pray. Seek the face of God. God will direct you. I am very angry in my spirit. I just woke up and I saw this news. This is so terrifying. That a human being, forgetting the office of the first, that human being, all your wish for your fellow man is to end up in the roadside, roasting corn, frying akara, and selling kulikuli. Oh God. God will have mercy. APC government, you guys really mean destruction for Nigerians. You are not moved by the killing of people in the north. You are not moved by the hardship. What Nigerians are going through is not touching you. You are not feeling the hardship because you are in Aso Rock, you are enjoying. You are eating all what you want, all what you desire, you are having, and you have workers everywhere, you have mates everywhere. It doesn't make you feel what the ordinary Nigerian is going through. To the extent you make silly statement that that you have tried in encouraging them to fry akara. God is still on the throne. The God who created Nigeria will stand for them and fight for them. God will end the reign of APC in all the 36 states of the Federation. Even if they plan to rig it, the Bible says God disappointed the devices of the crafty, that their hands could not perform their enterprises. Whatever enterprises you people are planning, it will not work in Nigeria in 2027. God is going to rise in a dimension of judgment and bring all of you to book. All of you that are eating Nigerian money in whatever political office you are holding, and you are using that as a tool to destroy the future of Nigerian youth. God is ready for you. God will wipe everyone that is making Nigerians to suffer today. God will address their case. And that is my prayer for everyone of you. Thank you.
Kulina First Lady, www.kulikuli.com, kulina.ng. Mama, you want our mothers, you want our sisters, you want us to be selling kulikuli. Your husband came at first, talked about agbado. What is your business with agbado? What business do you people have with agbado? Kulirado, kuli.ng, loan kuli. Kuli structure. Where is the farmland that we are going to farm the corn? Where is the farmland? The communities that are doing kuli in this country, they are not in peace. They are living in fear. Kulina mommy, you came out now telling us to start selling kuli queen, kulirado, Lonado Kuli. Your husband come, he said, "Me, they say agbado." Now you want us to be roasting agbado, rosemary, roasted infrastructure, roast economy, roasty, roaster. Now I roast first generation, roast the second generation, roast the third generation, roast the fourth generation. Now you are coming back for the 5th roasting seat. Now I can roast us again, Abi. Now I can roast us again. So now I use 8 years, they roast us. Before we can be free from this agbado family, it will take us good 8 years. Is that what people want? Did you sell kuli? Mama, did you sell kuli? Is anybody related to you selling kuli? Kulina. Now take time. Kulina Aso Rock. Kulina Senator. Akpabio Kuli. Kuli Pueblo. Kulirado. Kudi.
How many times have I told you, Nigerians, that you are not worth more than, mere living thing to APC? I've seen videos of people abusing our mommy Tinubu again. Sincerely, I don't blame mommy. Sincerely, he said we can empower people to fry akara and kulikuli, and you're angry. Why are you angry? Sincerely, mama is correct, and I agree with him. With her. You remember she released a video where she was saying that area boys are more important to them. They have more electoral value. Sincerely, I agree with her. because these are the people that have voters card. She treats them especially when they come around. She said she gets the best chef in Lagos to cook for them. Sincerely, they have electoral value. So what does an area boy demand? Akara empowerment for the wife, Kulikuli empowerment for his wife. Is that not okay? That's okay for an average Nigerian. If you are not okay with that, you vote them out. But for now, they can't do more than that. They don't see you as important than that. Okay, what do you expect them to do for you? I don't know why you are displeased, why you are abusing Mama and all of that. I sincerely agree with Mama and I support her. Yes, Nigerians don't want more than that. Yes, you see, that is what they like. Just keep you at that low level. You'll be wondering why people said their vote for 15,000 naira, 20,000 naira. It is because you earn a meaningful living. That is why 15,000 naira does not make a meaning to you. Someone who struggle to make 5,000 naira or even 3,000 naira per day, you now give that person 10,000 naira, you give that person 15,000 naira for free. He or she is going to collect it joyfully and do the bidding of the person that gave him or her the money. So they know what they are doing. It is you that don't know what you are doing. Yes, it is Nigerians that don't know what they are doing. I don't blame Mama. I agree with her. Kulikuli is enough for you guys. Akara is enough. It's enough empowerment, at least for people who don't have sense, people who don't know what they are what. They give you Kulikuli, they give you Akara. It's fine. Sincerely, I think I'm beginning to change my orientation. I'm beginning to change who I should blame. I don't blame them. Don't blame them. They don't see your value more than that. And if you look at it, do we watch more than that? No. Because you will still see people defending that scheme. So do we really watch more than that? At least people, I think we are arriving to the same conclusion now of the people orientation they have. They don't have people orientation. They are not people oriented. It's not their fault. It's okay, just give them 50,000, let us start Akara business, let them start Kulikuli business, and that's what they need for a nation. So if that is coming from the wife of the president, so what should the wife of a governor do as empowerment? What should the wife of a senator or a wife of local government chairman or rep, what should they do as empowerment? If the wife of the president is offering Kulikuli and Akara as empowerment. So sincerely, I agree with Mommy. Mommy, God bless you. God will continue to strengthen you. She even said it's not a loan. She gave it out as a grant. Mommy, God will continue to bless you. Yes, God bless you, ma. We appreciate it. We love you. We'll do with the money, to make Akara, to make Kulikuli. Thank you, ma. We love you, ma. Now our mama be this, yo. Hey, I begin about you calling here. Now our mama be this. Mommy, you are a darling. We love you. We love it that way. We love the Akara. We love the Kulikuli. We love it sincerely. Don't mind people blaming you, man. They think they watch more than that. They think they are more valuable than that.
Good evening to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. Honestly, I don't know what Tinubu and his family take us for as Nigerians. I don't know whether they are taking us for granted and the fact that they see that Nigerians are coward and Nigerians are docile and Nigerians cannot unite together to demand their right. Because I don't understand why the first lady will come out and tell us that they are empowering people, that people, Nigerians, are like somewhat lazy and don't want to do some kind of business that they should be doing. And she gave mention of Akara business, corn selling, Kulikuli, and some petty business. As much as I accept the fact that there are some class of people that ought to be doing this kind of business, because it's not everyone that will be doing will have a big industry and will have a big company. Of course, you understand. But is this the solution to your renewed hope? And is this what you should be telling Nigerians at this dire time? You came and promised everything. You promised heaven on earth, and you promised that Nigerians were going to kind of live very well under your administration. But this is what you guys are up to. And then you are also bragging how you gave 2 billion, how you gave billions, millions of naira as though it were your own money. What business have you done since you were born in this country? Have you ever done any business? You guys are politicians, and every money you guys have made, every penny you've made and you have today is a product of what you guys have, it's kind of taken from Nigerians and taken from this country. So don't come and tell us that you are giving this, giving that. And I want to also put this to you: how many of your own people closer lies, and how many of the people you work with, how many of them do you empower with 50, or do you give grant of 50,000 naira to go and start this small scale business you're talking about, or this petty business you're talking about? How many of your family members can you even say are worthy or should even engage themselves in selling Akara, or doing popcorn, or doing all these businesses that you've like kind of outlined and encouraging Nigerians or our mothers to go and be doing? Are you trying to say Nigerians are lazy or what? Instead of creating enabling environment for Nigerians, for businesses to try, for Nigerians to like kind of grow, look at what you guys are preferring, and that's to say you guys don't even have anything offset to even prefer a solution to the problems of Nigeria. While we are under the other party, under the PDP, Nigerians were living and were smiling, but you came with this seat, you came under the umbrella of fixing Nigeria and making Nigeria better, but all you succeeded in doing is to destroy Nigeria to the very beginning. The life Nigerians are living today under your administration is like they are living from hand to people who are living from hand to mouth are even very few. Nigerians can no longer even live because like the cost of living is way more like beyond what Nigerians even envisage. You go to every place now, like the cost, the salary they pay you cannot even like pay your house rent for a year. Talk more of the food that you're supposed to eat and your other personal cares you should take care of. But this is what you are encouraging Nigerians and graduates or people of Nigeria to go and do at this very dire moment and this time. You people are heartless and insensitive to the plight of Nigerians, and it's high time Nigerians rise up and speak in one voice to understand the very fact that these people don't mean well for Nigerians, because of course you will not tell any of your ally, or you will not empower any of your people or your sibling or your generation with 50,000 naira to go and sell Akara, because it will be demeaning to you. I'm not saying Akara selling or this petty business are bad, but the way you guys, a first lady can come and tell us that this is their own way of giving back to people, empowering Nigerians and all of that, this is way beyond my imagination and beyond what I should even think of a first lady, because I don't understand if you people's IQ and your thought process is limited to just Akara business and it's not about empowering, that's the youth and all, then of course you have nothing, you don't have anything, you don't have the interest of this country at heart. Your children are abroad schooling, your people are abroad flying all over abroad, you give money, donate billions of naira for campaign and all of that, understand? But this is what you can come and spew on the TV that you're empowering people with, giving people grant of 50,000. Does it make sense to you? Well, it's time for Nigerians to rise and unite together and speak in one voice. If we don't, then of course this country might be broken just one day and it will be destroyed down very ash that will have no place to go. This is my opinion. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to the channel.